Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is me, Shamala Kadir, conducting your course 518. Now, come towards our topic, that is volatile oils. Today, we will continue from classification of volatile oils. As I told you, volatile oils have a number of constituents. So, depending on their chemical constituent, they are classified into 8 categories, which are hydrocarbon volatile oil, alcohol volatile oil, aldehyde volatile oil, ketone volatile oil, phenol volatile oil, phenolic ether volatile oil, oxide volatile oil, ester volatile oils. So they can be simple hydrocarbons, alcohols, aldehydes, ketone, phenols, phenolic ethers, and oxide. A number of constants present in volatile oils, according to which they are classified into different groups. The first class, hydrocarbon volatile oils. The hydrocarbon volatile oils having the chemical constituent, and they can be acyclic monoterpene hydrocarbons or monocyclic monoterpenes hydrocarbons or dicyclic monoterpenes. As I also told you, most of the terpene in the volatile oils are monoterpenes. Acyclic monoterpene hydrocarbons include myrcene, which is obtained from or which is present in lemon amarettica oil. It is acyclic, which you can see here in the structure. The ring is not complete, and as it is monoterpene, it means that it has 10 number of carbons. Now the second one, monocyclic monoterpene. It means that it has one ring that is composed of isoprene unit, but monoterpenes means cyclic but having the same, that is 10 number of carbon. And the example include limonene, which is obtained from or which is present in citrus, mint, myristica, caraway, thyme, cardamom, and coriander oils. Another example is pecimine, which is also monocyclic monoterpene, and it is obtained from or it is present in coriander, thyme, cinnamon, and myristica oil. Now the dicyclic monoterpene include pinene. In this, 2 rings are present, while being monoterpene, it has 10 number of carbon. It is present in many conifer oils as well as in lemon, anise, eucalyptus, thyme, fennel, coriander, orange, flower, and myristica oils. Another example is sabinine, which is present in cardamom and lemon oils. For its source, or the example of its source includes cardamom and lemon oils. The hydrocarbon volatile oils having another class depending on their volatile constituent, that is dicyclic sesquiterpene, and it includes cadmium, which is present in juniper oil, or juniper oil is an example for the source of cadmium. As it is sesquiterpene, it means that it has 15 number of carbon, and it is dicyclic, so it is having 2 ring in their structure. Another example is beta caryophyllene, which is also sesquiterpene, with a more unusual chemical structure, and it is present in the oils or the volatile oils include peppermint, cinnamon, and clove oil. Turpentine oil is a volatile oil which is chiefly composed of hydrocarbons, and this oil is obtained from oleoresin of Pinus palustris and also from other species of Pinus pinacea. If you talk about the physical properties, so the oil is colorless and has characteristic odor and taste, which become unpleasant and stronger when exposed to air. The chemical constituent of turpentine oil having approximately 65% alpha-pinene, whereas 30% beta-pinene, and also some other terpene that constitute 5%. It is used as expectorant, and it is also used in wigs as counter-irritant. The second class of volatile oils is alcohol volatile oils, because alcohols are present in these oils. They can be acyclic terpene alcohol, monocyclic monoterpene alcohol, or bicyclic monoterpene alcohol, or bicyclic sesquiterpene alcohol. In case of acyclic terpene alcohol, they may be methyl, ethyl, isobutyl, isoamyl, hexyl, and higher aliphatic alcohol, which being water soluble can be washed away during steam distillation. However, many natural oils contain acyclic alcohol, which are terpene, and they include geranial, which is present in some volatile oil like rose oil, juniper oil, and it is acyclic in structure and also having 10 number of carbon, being monoterpene. Citronol is another example, which is present in some oil like rose oil, and it is also acyclic and monoterpene, that is by having 10 number of carbon. The third one is neral, also called coriandrol, and as it is present in coriander oil. It is also acyclic monoterpene. The monocyclic monoterpene alcohols include menthol, and it is present in peppermint oil, having a single ring in their structure. The example is alpha terpineol. It is also monocyclic monoterpene, having 10 number of carbon, and it is present in pine oil. Bicyclic monoterpene alcohol include borneol, present in borneo camphor, and it is having 2 rings in their structure but having 10 number of carbon, that is why called bicyclic monoterpene alcohols. Monoterpene and sesquiterpene are usually present in volatile oils under the terpenes, and the example of bicyclic sesquiterpene, which can be present in alcohol volatile oils, it is gingerol, which is present in ginger oil. It is having 2 rings in their structure and 15 number of carbon. Peppermint oil is the volatile oil which have major constant of volatile alcohol or alcohol volatile constant. Peppermint oil is the oil which is majorly composed of alcohol constituent, and it is obtained from overgrown parts of the flowering plant of Mentha papyrata, family Libiaceae. Physical properties: the color of the oil may be pale or usually colorless. Odor is strong penetrating. Taste is pungent, that is followed by a sensation of cold when air is taken to the mouth, and it is because of the chemical constituent present in the oil. Not less than 5% of ester is present, which is an methyl acetate form, and not less than 50% of total menthol is present in the peppermint oil, and in the 50% both free and ester form are kept. The other constituents include the isomer of menthone, cineol, isomenthone, and new menthone, as well as menthofurane. It has a wide range of application in food industry, in pharmaceutical industry, and also in domestic use. Peppermint oil is used for flavor as a pharmaceutic add, and it is also used as confections, especially for chewing gum, toothpaste, mouthwash, and it is also used as OTC for various applications, including symptomatic relief of minor spasm of gastrointestinal tract, flatulence, abdominal pain, especially when the patient with or patient having irritable bowel syndrome. It is also used for certain skin problems like itching, which may be associated with snake bite, eczema, minor burn or sunburn, irritation on the skin, minor cuts, scrapes, atopic dermatitis, and also so many other skin-related disorders. It can also be used for symptomatic relief or joint pain, muscle pain when applied locally to the affected area. So work as analgesic agent. It is also used in relieving the tension type headache. The third class of volatile oil is aldehyde volatile oils, having aldehyde constituents. They can be acyclic monoterpenoid aldehyde or can be phenylpropenoid compound. Acyclic monoterpenoid aldehyde includes citral, which is a mixture of geranial to neral in the ratio of 1:3, and it is present in lemongrass. You can see the structures. The open structure, the ring is open with 10 number of carbon. That is why it's called monoterpenoid or acyclic monoterpenoid aldehyde group. Citronidal is also another example of acyclic monoterpenoid aldehyde, and it is corresponding to citronenol by conversion of their functional group, and it is present in lemongrass oil. The phenylpropenoid compound is basically the aromatic aldehyde, or we can say that the aromatic aldehyde, which is in actual phenylpropenoid compound, it includes cinnamaldehyde, and it is present in cinnamon oil. As I told you in the biosynthesis event, and when we were discussing the chemistry of volatile oils, I told you that two basic classes of volatile constituents are terpene and phenylpropenoid compounds. The phenylpropenoid compound comes from shikimic acid pathway. So the aromatic aldehyde is belong to this class, and that is here cinnamaldehyde. Cinnamon oil is the rich source of aldehyde volatile constituents, and the cinnamon oil is obtained from Cinnamon laurelii family Lauraceae. The physical properties of the oil, the color of the oil is yellowish to brownish. But as I told you that volatile oils become darker in color upon exposure to light air or with the passage of time. So the same thing happened with this cinnamon oil. It can become dark in color, or its color depend on the same exposure to light or the passage of time. It may become darker when it is exposed to air, or with the passage of time, it can become darker in color. It has characteristic odor and taste of cinnamon, and the principal constituent of this oil is cinnamic aldehyde that constitutes about 80 to 95%, whereas the remainder consists of terpenes such as limonene, isamine, linalool, beta-caryophyllene, and some other compounds such as eugenol. Cinnamon oil is also important regarding its uses. Cinnamon oil is used as flavoring agent even in domestic use or in food industry, in pharmaceutical industry. It also has carminative property for GI problem. It has its role as carminative, and it is also used as antiseptic. The fourth class of volatile alcohols is ketone volatile oils, because they are having ketone volatile constituents. They can be monocyclic monoterpene ketones or bicyclic monoterpene ketones. Monocyclic monoterpene ketone includes carbone, which is present in the oils from seed of caraway and spearmint. It is monocyclic, so having one ring in their structure, and being monoterpene, having 10 number of carbon. The second one is peppermint, which is present in eucalyptus oil. It is also ketone volatile constant, and it is monocyclic monoterpene, one ring and 10 number of carbon with ketone group. The second group is dicyclic monoterpene ketone. The example include camphor and fenchone. Camphor is present in camphor oil, and it is having 2 rings in the structure with 10 number of carbon being monoterpene. Whereas fenchone is also having 2 rings in their structure and 10 number of carbon, because it is also monoterpene with ketone group. It is present in phenol oil. Spearmint is a ketone volatile oil that is isolated from aerial parts of Mentha spicata, family Libiaceae. Physical properties. The oil is colorless or yellow or greenish yellow liquid and has characteristic odor and taste of peppermint. The main constituent of this oil is carbone, the liberatory enantiomer, which constitute 45 to 60% of its constitute, which constitute 45 to 60% of the oil, and it also has alcohols that constitute about 6 to 20% and 2 to 20% of esters and ketones, and 4 to 20% of esters and terpenes are present that chiefly have limonene, the laboratory enantiomers of limonene, and cineol. Spearmint oil has a wide range of application. It is used as flavor in food, cosmetic, and pharmaceutical industries. It is used in the preparation of versatile products. It is used in the preparation of confectionery items, chewing gum, toothpaste, and mouthwash. As far as the biological properties are concerned, it has carminative, antispasmodic, diuretic, antimicrobial, antioxidant properties. Thus, it is used for different diseases, or this is used in the treatment of different diseases as cold and flu, respiratory tract problems, hemorrhoid, and stomachache. This is all about today's lecture. Inshallah, we will continue other classes of volatile oils. Allah Hafiz.